is, you know, in many ways is a very gentle boy, clean living boy, and I think throughout Hastings he's very well known, very well respected, and you know, we just love him to bits, and we're so proud of him.
Well, I got on the bus. Well, I got on the bus first, and then they got on the bus after me, and they sat on the back. And I heard this click click. Look, it sounded like a lighter. I heard them behind me. And I heard they sort of touched my coat a bit with it, and I knew what they were doing, so I turned around quick, and I said, "What do you think you're doing?" And I got really annoyed with them. I turned around and I said to him, "You don't do things like that." So what I did, I went up and told the bus driver, and he went up to him and told him to get off, which they did, near the Hollington Youth Club. That's where he kicked them off. And then the bus carried on. I stayed on the bus and got off it up at the top of Battle Road to go to the centre. Yep, that's what I did. Yeah, and then after that I went up and told the centre about it, and they weren't very happy. In fact, they were very upset, because it could have, I could have been set alight in a hospital bed, which I don't want. But I've been in there for a long, or even in the burns unit, which I wouldn't even want to do. Which is not, it's not very nice. So that's, I'm pleased I did, I did tell my mum and dad about it. Pleased I did.
My first reaction, I mean, like any father, I was really perturbed about it. But then, thinking about it, I felt really sad for the people that had to do that, to try and get a kick out of, abusing somebody, or in any case, to do it to anybody. In years to come, they're going to have to, it'll come back to them. It'll come back, and there's God-made little apples that'll haunt them, because you cannot abuse people like that. And I'm pretty certain that people who go around doing this, what's wrong with their mentality? It's far easier to help somebody than injure them and hinder them. I've tried. I'm no paragon of virtue, but I've tried to live my life like that. But there are little incidences in my life that returned, even at 71, returned to haunt you, and they were many, many years, 50, 60 years ago. And these people will find out that it will come back. It'll come back and bite them, because life is what goes around comes around.
People's attitudes towards my disability has affected all areas of my life. I got a job working for a small photography firm, and basically I was scanning in slides and then adjusting colours and lighting on the computer, and I was quite happy there. But when the support left, I carried on, but I found that the atmosphere changed. It went from being quite a relaxed sort of atmosphere to almost cutthroat. Once it got really bad, and the atmosphere was terrible, and I thought I had to do something about it, and I plucked up enough courage to say to the guy, am I a problem? And nothing could have prepared me for his answer. He just turned around and said, "Yes, you are." And that really cut quite deep. I just didn't know what to do. I don't think I actually spoke again till I went home. I was completely silenced by those words. People just see the disability and disregard the ability of the person.
I don't want to see him again. I did this with my family, of course, because my family wanted to know, and you know, family are quite protected. They want me, you know, for me to tell them, but I never want him back again, ever.
They must learn that, you know, that it doesn't pay dividends in the end, because it hangs with them. I know a guy in Eastbourne even today who was a real thug, and if you saw him today, he's pathetic. It's very demeaning for a person themselves, you know. The bully is demeaning themselves, and it's no good. It's no good. It wants stamping out, but it wants stamping out in a really intelligent fashion, not hitting back, not because you're bigger than the bully do you bully the bully. You know, it wants explaining to them that it doesn't do them any good.
It's affected me quite bad. Yeah, did and all. It was terrible. I was frightened. You know, I even had nightmares about it at home because of what happened. But I'm getting over it now. Getting over it. Which is pretty good.
This picture is how I feel.
The pain I feel is hard to share, the experience one so hard to bear. The thumps, the kicks, the insults, the evil stare. The physical pain heals in time, but words, they just stay there, punching through my wafer-thin skin, tearing out my heart within, ripping to shreds my confidence. I am the accused without defence. My only crime is being alive, their only gain, my failure to thrive.
I would say, why did you do that to me? Why? Why me?